Good afternoon. Today, I want to teach you how to scoot. The scoot is one of my favorite transitions. The master scoot is also one of my favorite transitions. Being able to do scoot and master scoot is two really essential tricks in tricking. So today, I want to talk about that. Let's get right into it. This is our starting stance. When we do a scoot, when we do a master scoot, both of them start in this kind of stag position. I twist to my left, so I scoot towards my left side. If you twist to your right, it would just be like this, and you'd be going the other direction. So from that stag position, I'm gonna take my left arm, the arm that is closest to the ground, I'm just gonna plant it down, and then with this back leg, it's gonna kick through this hole I make with my arm and leg as I do a little 180 turn to end right where I started, but with a 180. So we start in that stag, push, switch, boom. And then we're ready to swing into whatever the next trick is. The technique behind the scoot and the master scoot is really easy. The hard part about it is to get power through that technique. And that's what I'm gonna talk about next and give you some drills to help with that. So oftentimes when people are first learning the scoot, they'll do their scoot and they won't like travel a lot of distance. They'll do a really small scoot just like that. And that little small scoot, it's not like a bad thing, but it's really hard to generate power from such a small little setup. Instead, we want to push our weight forward and travel a huge distance as we do that scoot and almost lever, pivot on this whole arm. This is kind of our pivot point, the thing that we're rocking over to kind of get the energy and the momentum for whatever the next trick is. The scoot is usually used as a setup. So it's not usually just this little starting here, little quick switch. It takes distance. People travel huge amounts of room when they do a nice, proper, strong scoot. Drills. The best drill I have for the scoot is actually a trick in capoeira or a trick in breakdancing. It's in a bunch of different disciplines, but you start in this position right here, negativa. You start right here with one knee up. If I'm doing my scoot to my left, this leg is going to be up in the air because it's this motion right there that gets me a lot of power when I do my scoot. So the stronger I can make that motion right here, boom, the better my scoot will be, the more powerful it will be. It is like a push off of this leg and a swing carry with this one. Both legs have a very different job to do when I'm doing a nice clean scoot. I like the scoot. I like the scoot. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Another drill that I recommend for everybody who wants to really get good at scoot and really master their scoot is a circle scoot. So you start in that stag position, you do a scoot, and then you step back to end right back in that stag position. And then you repeat the process over and over and over again. And this little drill right here goes a really long way in getting a nice and strong scoot and being able to flow from your scoot into other tricks and things like that. Oh, I'm dizzy. To scoot or to master scoot? That is the question. So when we do a scoot, it's just the left hand, or one hand if you twist to your right, just your right hand. We only use one hand when we do our scoot. But when we do a quote unquote master scoot, we just have both hands. So it goes from that one-handed motion that is a little bit way across the body to a little bit more overhead, two-handed motion that tends to yield a little bit more inversion. Like if I'm going to do a scoot slash master scoot into a vanish, I'll typically opt for a scoot because it's easier to go from that super sideways scoot to a vertical kick. That's not too bad, but if I'm gonna do like a cheat gainer or a cork or something of that nature, I prefer to have both hands and to do like that full master scoot because it gives me just a little bit more inversion. One is not better or worse than the other. I always recommend people learn both. Tricking, it's a huge discipline. There's a lot of different tricks that we could learn. I really recommend picking a few, sticking with them, getting good at them, moving on to the next, but never really forgetting, continuing to work on, develop, and always progress. Like even the basic tricks, like a scoot or a master scoot. Breathing. Heat. I love it. All right, so 3 quick tips to get a stronger scoot and or master scoot. The first, it is not as much of an elbow motion. We're not moving through the elbow to do that big push when we do the master scoot. It's mostly through the chest and shoulder. It's here where we get a lot of our motion and strength, not here. This is really hard to get power from. This feels a lot more natural. The other thing is that leg that's kicking through this little hole. This is a huge driving force to give momentum and power into the scoot. Kick that leg through hard. Don't just like switch through kind of lazily. Yeah, actually kick through that little hole and push the energy forward. That will get so much more power in the scoot itself. The other thing is this leg that is the base leg, quote unquote, push. Yeah. This leg, my left leg, is doing this motion right here, whereas my right leg is just pushing. It is pushing off the ground to really give my body a lot more oomph in for the scoot, to give it just that little bit more power. Yes. Scoot, master scoot, really fun tricks. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get good at tricking, my book, How to Get Good at Tricking, is now on Amazon. I really believe that the one thing that holds people back from learning tricking is thinking that they can't get good. Tricking is a super diverse sport. I think just about everybody out there that wants to get good at tricking can get good at tricking, and this will help. Thank you guys so much. Please check it out on Amazon. Tricking.Shop for the shirts, for the merch. Thank you. And have a lovely day. Do the best of things. Good luck on your scoot and master scoot training. I believe.